A little bit of breathing room. Started a headshot, peek these corners. Rainwaker up for the first. Needs a lot more where that came from, and he taps away for 3. Buys his team all the time in the world as Amanek and Slobling have got to try and get this bomb down and try and manipulate themselves into some kind of an afterplant here. But Snobling already taking peeks, punished by ships. And at this point, I mean, Amanek, what do you really do? Trying to sneak your way out of decon. See if maybe someone will show you ahead just to try and rip off. But with the only kill on his team so far, he's got a hell of a task ahead of him. Spotted out now as well. They'll start to close that gap. Dennyslaw playing relatively passive, of course, just being a bullet from death. But Ships has got him pinned in on either side. 2 men peeking either corner. Ships looking to make the most of those extra bullets as well as Amanek desperate to get anything he can. Galil's to back it up, and the Galil's open the account. They've missed the smokes. They don't throw them at all, and it gives Dennyslaw an opening. Able to trade his teammate's death as Ships on that XM continues to get work done. Rainwaker able to find a nice double on the lower site as well. And these individual anchors still working out well for the CT side. Snobling going to get that bomb down at the very least inside of the smoke to build up a little bit of economy. But Ships continuing to be a pain with that 5-7, with that XM. Team 500 apparently found the response from that round, though, because they've now got 6, and Denny has continued to up his account up against the pistols. That was able to catch the lurking Gravity. Brooksy, though, starts to take down the A players, and now there's the opportunity to potentially double back into heaven. Nicky looking isolated again with just that USP, and there is timings all over the shop here. They're actually going to dive down into the lower site. Ship's not really in a position to contest, but Denny's grabbed another. Gravity caught looking the wrong way, and as they try and make their way out onto this site, it's at least on as even. An AK still in the hands of Dennyslaw as well. Starts to make this feel just that little bit uglier as the Mac 10 now swings, and oh my goodness, very nearly finds the kill. Patrick will at least convert. At this point, they should be able to clean up, and they will, but
it's Ldlc. I mean, they definitely have that momentum and all. This is their map choice, but still 500 are the sort of team where I think once they swap over to that E side and they're controlling the pace themselves, they could just flip on a switch out of nowhere. They have the players and the capability for it, so I don't want to pass a judgment too soon, I suppose is what I'm getting at. It is a fantastic start to the team that we were pretty unsure about coming in, just because we haven't had the experience of actually watching most of these players play before.
Ramp room control is taken up close and personal, though. The 5-7 of Gravity grabs both of the kills, and all of a sudden this hit starts to look very one-dimensional. Gravity on an upgraded Galil as well has the potential to do it all, but he can't find the shot. Dennyslaw on the reactions, able to grab it. Patrick deals with the scout as well. Not over yet. Amanek, with Broxy alongside, has managed to take down the ramp flank. And he buys just a little bit of space. Not enough, however. Rainwaker's AK sings out. And for Broxy, a 1v2 Deagle clutch on his plate. Out towards that ramp. He's worked his way down without being spotted up close. Now, though, he's been seen and dealt with. Away we go. Molotovs through, flashes to follow. Amanek in with an early pick, though, and Broxy up close will be traded. Amanek next up, low HP, and it's Divi trying to charge into this site, trying to deny that bomb plant. It's a leg and no more. The bomb will go down. They've bought themselves half a chance here. A man advantage. Rifles to be salvaged as well. In amongst the chaos, though, they line up for the P250. And Divi... Right, they're not going to be there quite in time. This bomb should go down, but Divi swinging on it. Catches Denny in transition. Buys his team a 4-on-4. That bomb still to be recovered. No utility to get it down. Not that it matters. Rainwaker catches both of the aggressions in towards lobby. And at this point, the CT side, oh, it's all falling apart. They're not clearing their corners. Patrick is punishing every movement. And Divi, well, he's just trying to hold on to his AWP, or is he? He wants more, and he's got an isolated fight. Divi finds 3, and there's nobody even close. Rainwaker charging down, has got to swing now if he wants to deny it. Divi, knowing it, is being proactive, catches the corner of an arm, and Ships goes down. The roaming AWP are getting it all done outside with 2 quick kills. Single-handedly decimates the second prong of this offensive, and now Brooksy on that auto shotgun will start to sing. Ldlc, they found their feet as Dennyslaw is last man up. Nothing he can do from inside. Now the utility comes in. Gravity not quite able to backstab in the way he would have wanted, but Amanek able to react well. Grabs a couple of quick kills. Orpa next up will chip away, however, and Ships finds another, buys his team the man advantage. Divvy on a long old flank, but it's already been read by Ldlc. This should be job done, and indeed it is, leaving just Gravity. In a 1v3, he's caught half a timing to get into main. He's got a 1 free kill on his plate, takes that immediately. Knows there's at least an AWPer in towards main, but little does he know, Ships has worked his way out heaven and will have the free. Has started to work his way into lower. He'll hear the drop, but not in time. Patrick gets the first. In need of a lot more where that came from, but the utility will come out. The lower site will be taken. And it's going to have to be a retake from this CT side. Snobbling with the only kit. No real utility to get this done either. It's going to be fights across the board that will either make or break this for the CT side. 3 towards the ramp. Make it all 4 as they group up, just hoping to trade this cleanly. They know that's what they've got to do. It's 2 quick kills. Make it a third, surely. Somehow, Nicky alive for a few more seconds. He's taking it on the chin. Desperately low on health, though, and he can't quite hold on. Brooksy on the recovered kit will have enough time to get it done, and it will be 16-14 Ldlc by the skin on their teeth, getting their map pick. Starting to come through from Gravity. That rifle is still up and kicking as Snobbling deals with the flank, and that's an issue, but another Molotov beautifully placed buys yet more time. Gravity now able to flash himself into this position and try and get something done. The attack starts to look very one-dimensional. They're trying to bait it in for the right.
Coming in.
Yeah, the problem is this hold now. There's not a lot of firepower here at all. The rotations are coming, but they're slow, and it's going to be up to these 2 men inside the side. Brooksy with a quick double off the Galil. Make it 3. A one-man anchor inside of the site right when he's needed. Ships will get 1. Isolates the long player. Nothing he can really do about this. Gravity waiting on his corner, but Divvy and Snobbling are good for the initial kills. 3 in quick succession. Make it a 4th, and the last man they know was long. They know he caught Gravity, so they're going to charge him down. Leaning Ldlc, so these kind of rounds could well make or break. Fast charge down mid does net them a couple of kills. A couple of expensive kills at that, as the bodies are overwhelmed. The AWP of Denny tinkering of Ldlc, not quite to be, however. There's now 2 players working their way out of the apartments. Rainwaker on this angle. It's a rough old spray for Snobbling, but he gets it done, manages to double it. A little bit disjointed on that play out of the apartments. Divvy catches the freebie towards mid, and now Ldlc on that AWP, just trying to work his way towards the banana. This should and is a 1.
Speaking of all 4 of those players, oh, this is work, though. They don't expect Gravity still towards the bottom of mid. That's an M4 recovered. Unfortunately, these 2 players are too heavily committed to fall back. Otherwise, they could have maybe brought this towards A. Instead, the bomb trapped in towards the church. Somehow has to deal with these 2 players. But look at the health, as you said. Denislav easily finished. 90 in health, pretty much. Bullet for Patrick should confirm it, but he gets both of them in their decision, and it's right. So can't really call them out on it. And it looks like they should hold on without too much in terms of casualties. And only 1 to Gravity.
Place here. Position crossfires at that. Then he gets 1 quickly traded by Gravity, but there's Patrick from the high ground to find the man advantage. And this one's starting to fall apart. The T side, they're trying to up the pace, but it's not working. All the kills going against them. Smooth.
Yeah, if they move quick enough, they should be able to catch the up out of position. There you go. Gravity had been tucked in, of course, the entire time. I thought there was still a smoke in place, but clearly not. Rebuild to open things up. Ships is going to be able to stand his ground, though, before that smoke goes down. Unaware, apparently, and he's going to push through. Actually stops the bomb plant. That's going to delay quite a bit now for everyone else to rotate in. A molly goes down to do the delay even further. This is suddenly becoming a very winnable round for Team 500.
They're going to give this a go. 2 players here, a third fast on the rotation. Bomb still yet to go down. Patrick well placed as well as the pop flash comes over to try and contest it. They're going to swing wide. They need to get this bomb down, and they know it. Amanek needs protection. Divvy provides it with a pick into CT. Snobbling with 1 more. And Nicky is suddenly, from 3-on-3, left solo. His position known. Divvy trained in. A 50 dips. Is thinking of giving them a fight. Dinks up Brooksy, but the M4A1 betrays him. The AK just that little bit better. There's now 2-on-4. It's an A-site hold and nothing else for Nicky and Ldlc. Their hopes of ESL Challenger League rest on the shoulders of these 2 men with 30 seconds left. And well, those shoulders are not even going to be pressured. It's a double back. It's over towards B, and it's an abandoned B bomb site. A little more utility from Amanek to make absolutely sure that they stay as long as possible over towards A. This bomb is going to go down uncontested, and it will have to be the retake. It'll have to be 2-on-4. Amanek will hear these footsteps and oh my goodness, surely there's no way. There's no way Denny expects him. It's a free kill. Amanek gets it and it's all on to Nicky. A 1v4 asked of him. 2 players desperately low on HP, but nothing he can do about it. Divi picks his man. And we have our placement in ESL Challenger League. It will be the Frenchmen of Ldlc who get another shot at it, who get another shot at Conference and Pro League as they take down Team 5.